Be bold.
A few moves made in the field. Here we go. First ball.
No. Terrible shot.
First runs for the innings there. The Sixers will be hoping it's the start of a big total. Kicks off what should be an exciting match between these two sides.
Misses everything.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line. Threw the hands at it. Got nothing on the ball. Nice and easy there to get off the mark. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Wow, that's missed a lot.
The loose full one goes unpunished.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Yep. Oh wow, brilliant reactions and what a catch.
Stobo looks calm in the middle, ready to face his first ball. Once in, can certainly play some lovely shots around the ground.
Jeez, timed that well.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Kelly, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play. A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Straight through them with the slow ball.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yes. He's quick onto that in the infield.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary. The loose full one goes unpunished.
Went for the drive, complete miss.
Into the second over, the Sixers are now 13 for 1.
Beautiful slower ball, no contact at all. That was just too good.
Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
Right-hander out in the middle, doing a little bit of last-minute gardening. He's got their tail up. Nice run between the wickets. Clipping the pads though, not the bats.
Faulkner with a huge appeal.
Threw the shot early, ball past his bat, a brilliant slower ball.
Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps. Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Yep. Straight to the fielder. Misses. That's a big chance going begging.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Caught the outside edge, but it flies through the vacant area and there'll be some runs had here. Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder?
That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late. Very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever.
Full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be four.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. I can just stand and admire that shot. How will the bowler respond?
Onto that early, that could be four.
Caress that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
A good contest here at the moment. Four off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. That's four all the way. Beautiful shot.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
Now 33 for 2.
Solid shot. That's going for four.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Caught.
The new batter, right-hander, will look to settle in quickly.
Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hit. Fantastic. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Poor shot, really lucky.
A big swing and a miss. Completely deceived by the lack of pace on that delivery. A strong area for them, lifted it up and over towards the rope.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Nice shot, pierces the infield.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shot.
The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. That looks gone.
Right-hander in the middle, ready to face their first ball.
Bang! Bowled. Just stunning bowling.
The right-hander out in the middle and just about ready to go.
That silenced the local fans. Another wicket.
Silk, right-handed batter out in the middle, doing some quick final checks.
On a hat-trick now. Don't worry, the nerves will be there for the bowler and the batter. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4. Kumar did very nicely out there in the boundary. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
That's the end of the over. 2 runs added, the Sixers 53 for 6. And with that, 5 fielders can now be put outside the circle. Afridi, the spinner, coming into the attack.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
They'll get at least one here. Doesn't beat the infield.
Trouble, complete mix-up between these two. Just avoided an embarrassing run-out.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Massive outside edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. That's gone. Nice simple catch.
Symes out in the middle. Lovely player to watch once in. Looks quite relaxed too. First ball for the batter coming in.
Nicked it. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Sixers are now 55 for 7.
Perfectly timed.
Bad decision making. Thrown it to the wrong end and let the chance go begging.
Couldn't get it through the field. That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Nope. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Ended the 8th over. The Sixers are now on 64 for 7.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Leading edge, but safe. Batter turned their hands a little too early on that, it seemed. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Outside edge and doesn't carry. Well bowled there. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Oh, that's just too full. Silk makes the bowler pay with a fine shot. That may be 4.
End of the 9th over. The batting team are now on 64 for 7.
Edge, but it drops safely. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Yep. Cover drive through cover point. 1 run.
Misjudged that throw and the batters survived what would have been a certain run out.
It's a leading edge, but just doesn't carry to the fielder. Symes, fortunate there. Yep. Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. Was quick onto that in the infield. Stunning bowling, takes the bails off.
Stark, the new man in, but will start from the non-striker's end.
Mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple. Unplayable. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Big appeal. This could be out. Batter doesn't seem sure. Look to be pitching in line and hitting the top of the stumps.
Well, it's hitting in line.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though.
Perry, the left-hander out in the middle, looks keen to get going.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot.
End of the over. The sixes are now 69 for 9.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Everyone's gone up. Nicely played. Runs one.
Stark gets off the mark.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. That's a confident appeal. Yeah, the keeper's really gone up, as do the surrounding fielders. They seem convinced. Could be a review coming up.
That's pitched outside leg, and so it will remain not out.
Perry looking quite surprised, didn't seem too worried about a reversal. Yep. Oh, nice shot.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Yep.
Well, there wasn't a lot of time to choose the right end, but unfortunately they went for the wrong one.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Off the pads and into a nice gap there. Fine leg square. The batters should pick up too. Straight to the fielder.
Right on the money there, making it difficult to get away.
Went for the drive, complete miss.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
End of the 13th over. The Sixers are now on 76 for 9.
What a way to start the over. This total is well below par, and the openers are going to be looking to close this out quickly. The bowlers are going to have to find something to make up for the rest of the batting team's failures.
The fielders come up to stop the quick singles. Here we go, coming in for the first ball.
No, terrible shot.
That was a slower delivery, played too early and straight through to the keeper. The captain bringing the field in here, trying to prevent the strike rotating.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Not the widest delivery I've seen, called nonetheless. Those are the first runs of the innings.
Misses everything.
A little late on that, no runs scored. That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late, very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever. Beautiful slower ball, no contact at all. That was just too good.
Yeah.
Well, they haven't been in a rush to get started, but they'll still be relieved to get off the mark.
Batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play. End of the first, not many runs off it. A good start by the bowlers.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Doesn't beat the infield. Misses! That's a big chance going begging. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
The new batter in the middle, right-hander, will want a solid start to their innings. He's got their tail up.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Right on the money there, making it difficult to get away. Tried to get the drive away, but timed it poorly. Lucky to survive.
Timed perfectly down the pitch. Oh, but crashes into the bowler's stumps. Pretty unlucky there. He should be able to get a single out of it though. Bang! Bowled! Just stunning bowling.
Afridi out in the middle. Lovely player to watch once in. He looks quite relaxed too. A big swing and a miss. Completely deceived by the lack of pace on that delivery.
Beautiful take. Caught and bowled.
Pepper, the new man in the middle, has a lovely technique and will look to get into his work quickly. First ball for the batter, coming in.
No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes though, you just got to accept it and move on.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Gone, knocked him over, just too much pace there.
Kumar looks calm in the middle, ready to face his first ball. Once in, can certainly play some lovely shots around the ground.
Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot.
Waited to let it come onto the bat. The bat was late coming down on that.
There'll be runs here.
Showed good composure to wait on that slower ball and find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot. Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs. The captain trying to stop the rotation of strike with these field changes.
Great shot. Just stepped inside the line and flick of the wrist, and that'll run out to the boundary.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. The captain making some adjustments to the field here. How will the bowler respond? Through the shot early, ball passes bat. A brilliant slower ball.
Good shot. A beauty.
Good return back from the deep.
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Huge shot. That's a massive shot, just incredible.
Jumped all over the slower ball, only gave them more time to see it and make sure of it. Might look to go big again here.
It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be four.
The batting team are now on 22 for 4.
Going with pace now.
The right armour is coming into the attack.
The loose full one goes unpunished.
That is quite extraordinary. Kuma, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. How will he reply?
Can't get that outside the ring field. Was quick onto that in the infield. That's a peach of a delivery. It's their best ball, top shelf.
Clark coming in, but he'll be starting from the non-striker's end for now.
Perry coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Couldn't get it through the field. Tremendous catch at cover. Great stuff.
Ricky, the new batter, right-hander, will look to settle in quickly.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Just opened the face of the bat really well. That's through the infield. That'll be 4 more.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
8 runs added in that over. The Superchargers, 36 for 6.
Well, that's it for the power play, and it's smooth sailing at this point. Ahead of the run rate and not taking many risks. Could be an early finish for everyone.
Going with spin now.
Field moving around a bit here, trying to stop the batters getting singles.
got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Signs, too crafty, and that's the end of that.
Crawley, the new batsman at the crease. Right-hander in the lower order today. We'll see how he approaches the innings.
The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Oh, good shot for no runs. Quick to get onto the back foot, but cracked it straight to the fielder.
End of the over. The batting team are now on 37 for 7.
A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Going with the spinner.
Trouble. Complete mix-up between these two. Just avoided an embarrassing run-out.
They've gone up here. Nicely played. Runs one. Straight to the fielder. The Superchargers weren't given much of an opportunity there. A very tidy over.
The field's spread now, and all they really need to do is work the singles.
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully.
Sent back in the end. The run was on, but apparently they're content to keep the strike. Some adjustments to the field.
Yep. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. And gone, straight to the keeper.
Kelly, the new batter, right-hander coming in down the order this match. No,
terrible shot.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Yes.
This could be trouble. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the back quicker than he thought.
Yep.
Team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Oh, that's close. Look to have pitched in line and hitting live. We'll see what Big Eye shows in the review.
A fabulous use of the review system. The replay shows it's pitched outside the line.
Yeah, great review. The batter will live to fight another day, or another ball in this case. Doesn't beat the infield.
Oh, good shot for no runs. Quick to get onto the back foot, but cracked it straight to the fielder.
Cracking shot. Leant on the ball and hit strongly through the line. 4 more.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Wow, that's missed the lot.
They just haven't got going, have they? It's been a great bowling performance, though.
That is quite extraordinary. Kelly, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary. Kelly watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Misses everything.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Yes.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Massive chance. Everyone's gone up.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Change of bowling. The captain is going with the medium pacer.
This could be out.
Well, there was a moment of hesitation, a few calls of yes and no. In the end, no damage done. Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Misses. That's a big chance going begging. Cracking shot over pitch and got what it deserved. That's 4 more.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away. Might look to go big again here.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
Perry coming back into the attack has done well so far. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Great shot. Just stepped inside the line and flick of the wrist, and that'll run out to the boundary.
Showed good composure to wait on that slower ball and find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot. How will he reply?
Can't get that outside the ring field. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Was quick onto that in the infield.
The batting team are now 71 for 8.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Beautiful slower ball, no contact at all. That was just too good. A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot though.
Change of bowling. The captain is going with the spinner.
Yep. Yep. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. They've gone up here. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you again soon.